It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. If you are watching this, you are ready to grow. There is a silent epidemic sweeping through our society today. It is not a virus. It is not an economic crash. It is a mindset. It is a disease that kills more dreams, destroys more potential, and ruins more lives than failure ever could. It is the victim mentality. We live in a culture that incentivizes victimhood. Look at social media. Look at the news. It has become a competition to see who has it harder. We wear our trauma like a badge of honor. We wear our struggles like a crown. We seek validation through our suffering rather than through our triumph. It is so easy to blame. It is the path of least resistance. We blame the economy. I can't start a business because the market is down. We blame the government. I can't get ahead because the taxes are too high. We blame our parents. I am messed up because they didn't love me enough. We blame our boss. I didn't get the promotion because he doesn't like me. We blame our luck. I just can't catch a break. Blame is a comfortable trap. It is a drug. When you blame someone else, you get a temporary hit of relief. You say to yourself, "It's not my fault." And in that moment, you feel safe. You feel absolved. As long as your failure is someone else's fault, you don't have to change. You don't have to do the work. You get to stay exactly where you are, wrapped in the warm blanket of excuses. But blame comes with a heavy price tag. A price tag you cannot afford to pay. When you blame others for your problems, you give them your power. Think about the mechanics of that. If you say, "I am unhappy because of my boss," you have just handed your boss the remote control to your emotional state. You have admitted that you are powerless to change your own life until he changes. You have made yourself a prisoner in your own story. You are a passenger in a car driven by people you don't even like. If you want to win, you have to take the wheel. You need to adopt the mindset of radical responsibility. This is the hardest shift you will ever make, but it is the only one that matters. Radical responsibility means owning everything. Everything. There is a major difference between fault and responsibility. This is where people get confused. They say, "But it wasn't my fault that I got fired," or "It wasn't my fault that I had a bad childhood." You are right. It might not be your fault. If someone hits your car while it is parked, that is not your fault. But it is your responsibility to fix it. If you stand there screaming, "It's not my fault," the car stays broken. Your life is the car, and it doesn't matter who wrecked it. It only matters who is going to drive it forward. If you are broke, it is your fault. You spent more than you earned, or you didn't learn a high-value skill. If you are out of shape, it is your fault. You put the food in your mouth. You skipped the gym. If you are unhappy, it is your fault. You stayed in the toxicity. You refused to set boundaries. You focused on the negative. I know that sounds harsh. I know your brain is screaming right now, listing all the exceptions and all the unfair things that have happened to you. But this harsh truth is actually the most liberating thing you will ever hear. Because if you are the problem, then you are also the solution. If you have the power to mess your life up, you have the power to clean it up. If outside forces control your life, you are hopeless. You are just a leaf blowing in the wind. But if you control your life, you are dangerous. You are unstoppable. This shift changes everything. When you stop looking out the window for someone to blame, and you start looking in the mirror for someone to change, you regain your agency. You stop waiting for a savior. This is a childhood fantasy we carry into adulthood. We are subconsciously waiting for someone to come and save us. We are waiting for the government to save us with a check. We are waiting for a partner to save us from our loneliness. We are waiting for a mentor to save us from our confusion. Nobody is coming. The white knight is not coming. The lottery win is not coming. The perfect time is not coming. You have to save yourself. You have to be the hero of your own movie. This requires you to look at your life with brutal honesty. You have to audit your existence. Where are you leaking power? Are you complaining? Complaining is the language of the victim. When you complain, you are vibrating at the frequency of helplessness. You are telling the world, "I do not like this, but I am too weak to change it." Champions do not complain. They change the situation, or they accept it. They do not sit in the middle and whine. This is where the future self mindset comes in. Most people treat their future self like a stranger. They treat their future self like an enemy. When you hit the snooze button, you are stealing time from your future self. When you eat the junk food, you are poisoning your future self. When you spend money you don't have, you are robbing your future self. You are satisfying a temporary urge right now at the expense of your own future happiness. That is betrayal. You are betraying the only person who will be with you until the day you die. You. Every decision you make today is a vote. You are voting for who you are going to be tomorrow. Are you sabotaging your future self for a moment of pleasure? Or are you investing in your future self through sacrifice? Radical responsibility means acting in service of the person you are becoming. It means doing the hard thing today so that life is easier tomorrow. It means studying when you want to party, so your future self has financial freedom. It means running when you want to sleep, so your future self has health. It means having the hard conversation now, so your future self has peace. Stop telling yourself lies. We are the best liars in the world when it comes to lying to ourselves. Stop saying, "I'll do it tomorrow." Tomorrow is a fantasy land where you are rich, fit, and happy, but you never live in tomorrow. You only live in today. If you don't do it today, you won't do it tomorrow. Stop saying, "I'm just waiting for the right time." The right time does not exist. The conditions will never be perfect. The stars will never align. You have to move while you are scared. You have to move while you are unprepared. You have to move while it is messy. The world owes you nothing. It does not owe you fairness. It does not owe you understanding. It does not owe you success. You owe yourself everything. You owe it to yourself to see how far you can go. You owe it to yourself to see what you are capable of. You owe it to yourself to take the potential that was gifted to you and squeeze every single drop out of it. So look in the mirror today. Really look. Forgive yourself for the past. You cannot change it. It is gone. But do not forgive yourself for staying there. Take ownership of your flaws. Take ownership of your mistakes. Take ownership of your laziness. Take ownership of your fear. Grab the wheel. Kick the passenger out. Drive the car. It is going to be hard. It is going to be heavy. But it is yours. And there is a deep, quiet pride that comes from knowing that whatever you have, you built. Whatever you are, you made. Take ownership. Take control. Take the win. Subscribe to Champions Mindset.